What's up, YouTube? It's been a couple weeks since I posted a video. A lot going on, and I hate that, but I've been wanting to post some stuff, and I've actually even made some unboxing ones and stuff that I haven't uploaded yet. But I am doing the Halloween Horrorthon this year, and I did it last year as well. And I'm kind of just going to go through and just tell you guys what I've been watching so far. It started September 22nd, first day of fall, and I'm going to be watching movies through October 31st. And all horror related, and no rhyme or reason besides just things I want to watch, maybe haven't seen in a long time, newer things, whatever. And just gonna try to watch a movie every day, if not more, and I've done pretty good so far. And I've been keeping track. You can see here like this list so far, which I'll go through these movies with you, but just writing down what I've been watching and stuff like that, and it's been a lot of fun so far. So got the shirt. So if you're interested in what political affiliation or who I'm affiliated with, it's not the Republican Party, the Democratic Party. It's the Pizza Party. So who you gotta love pizza. So anyway, thought this was a fun shirt. But I'm just gonna go through these in no particular order, not the order I watched or anything. And hopefully I'll do 2 or 3 more of these videos, kind of just show you what I've been watching. I won't talk too much because it's a lot of movies, but just show off what I've been seeing. So I saw the original Purge movie, loved it, and hadn't seen this one yet, and I've had it in the collection for a while, so checked out the Purge Anarchy. I actually watched this today and absolutely loved this movie. I liked it better than the first one. I'm a fan of the first one, but had a lot of fun with it. I haven't seen the new one yet and haven't gotten it or anything yet, but definitely plan on picking that one up. I really want to watch it now that I watched this one, but a lot of fun with this movie. I thought it had so much going on. Like, I love, how the hero in it was really cool. Whatever that actor's name is. Oh man, I can't think of his name now. But anyway, I really enjoyed him in this. He was also Crossbones in the new Captain America movie, and he wasn't in that long enough. But a really good actor, and enjoyed him as the hero in this. He did a great job. And I'm looking forward to watching the next one. So, big fan of that one. Let me know what you guys think also. So, next up, I've got all these movies from this Maneater series, and I checked out, you can't see it, it's covered up there, but Grizzly Rage. And it had Tyler Hoechlin, Graham Kokoski, and Kate Todd. Didn't really know any of these people. It's got a nice little slipcover. I really like the back of it there. But yeah, so basically they're supposed to be high school kids, but they're actually, they look a lot older than that, like they're in their 30s or late 20s, but they just, break into somewhere they shouldn't be, out in the woods, go through this gate they shouldn't go through, and yeah, they get stalked by a grizzly bear the whole time. So it's like your typical made-for-TV sci-fi / movie. I actually had fun with it. It's not terrible. It's goofy and hokey and all that, but I enjoyed it. It was a fun watch, and I like movies about grizzly bears. There's been a couple good ones the last few years, too. Next up, had to watch the classic Dracula, Bela Lugosi. Every time I watch this, I forget how amazing, it is. Like the cinematography and the atmosphere of it, and just Bela Lugosi is just the man in this. I love this movie. I've always thought it ended a little abruptly. That's my only complaint, where they're walking up the stairs and it just kind of ends. But I do love the movie. No complaints about the movie. What's cool, and I have a lot of versions of this one, but I checked out this one on DVD because it also, this trivia part right here, if you can see that, says a Spanish language version was filmed simultaneously at night using the same sets but an entirely different cast. And I never knew that for whatever reason. You're probably like, you're a horror fan, you didn't know that? Yeah, I didn't. And the Spanish version is on here, and it is so bizarre because it's in Spanish, of course, and totally different actors and all that stuff. Same sets, same movie. I mean, there's the subtle differences. I checked out quite a bit of it, but really interesting. So, had a lot of fun. I'm going to be watching some other Universal monsters like I do every year because I love them so much. Next up, this one was a big surprise to me. I'm a fan of the anime, and it's Attack on Titan, and I put this with Horrorthon. You may be thinking, what? It's definitely a horror film, okay? So, total gore fest, big creatures, giant things walking around eating people. I mean, that's what it's about, and these people who are trying to survive. I was excited that this was coming out. They released it in 2 parts, if you can see there. says part 1. It said the second part. There was actually a sticker I took off that said part 2 comes out in December, and I'm looking forward to watching it. It ended on a cliffhanger, but this is the live action version of the anime. Really good special effects, lots of gore, just a cool story. It got hated on, I was seeing online, but I really enjoyed this one a lot. I highly recommend it. It was just really cool. I liked it. So check out Attack on Titan if you're into that kind of thing. Next up, and Aaron Penn actually kind of steered me towards this one. I had this in the collection, but had never seen it. And it's Nature's Grave. And he was talking about how this is a remake of a movie. And it's actually a remake of The Long Weekend, if you haven't seen that, which actually I think is right here behind me, maybe. Been rearranging stuff. Yeah, there we go. There was a Synapse Blu-ray put out of it right there. So that film right there. This is the remake of that one, and I like The Long Weekend. Had never seen this one. It was okay. The acting was not good at all. I was surprised because I'm actually a fan of Jim Caviezel, and I guess it was an Australian production, just judging by where it looked like it was filmed. But it's directed by Jamie Blanks. Also, he directed like Urban Legend and stuff like that. But I think it came out in '08. But it was 88 minutes. And I just found myself kind of bored with it. And, yeah, I mean, if you can watch it if you want, I probably won't ever watch this one again. So, but yeah, Nature's Grave, basically The Long Weekend. I would definitely stick with that movie. So, next up, I always have fun with these movies. I try to watch them every season. And Halloweentown, I watched the first one. I'm a big fan of these Disney kind of films and really kind of get you in the Halloween spirit. I'm going to watch the second part. And I also have a couple more up there. The Return to Halloweentown, I think is what it's called, and Halloweentown High. There's 4 films altogether that I know of anyway. But yeah, I'll be watching Halloweentown too. Watched the first one. Loved it just as much. I always really liked, and you can see him on the back there, the little cab driver that's a skeleton. I love like the animatronics and the practical effects and stuff. I think it's so cool. But yeah, highly recommend Halloweentown if you're into that kind of thing. Next up, watch this one with my wife, who does not like horror films, but she loves Jane Austen, and that's Pride and Prejudice and zombies. She loves Pride and Prejudice, so I talked her into this, and we actually both had a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this movie. It works to me. I thought it was fun. Good special effects, good acting, some funny moments. And if you're familiar with Pride and Prejudice, I think it makes it even more fun because I'm a fan, actually, of Pride and Prejudice. I like the newer movie that came out a few years ago. But yeah, so I liked this movie. It was fun. So good watch. Next up, Ouija. You all know this is terrible, I'm sure. I had never seen it, so I was like, well, I heard it's terrible, but might as well check it out for myself. It's terrible. So I did not like this movie at all. There was a couple cool parts in it, but as far as scares, but had a good premise and stuff like that. But I did not like this movie. I could not get into it. I tried to go into it with an open mind, but it is what it is. So let me know what you think about that movie. Is anybody a fan? No hating. I'm just curious, about it. So next up, this one makes up for Ouija because this movie is awesome. Saw this one in the theater. It's got that awesome lenticular cover there. But saw The Shallows in the theater and then was excited when it came out on Blu-ray with that, like I said, sweet cover there. And watched it again and really liked it a second time. I just am a big fan of this movie. I think it's so well done. It's very suspenseful. And yeah, just big fan. So if you haven't seen The Shallows and you like shark movies, check this one out. It's awesome. So next up is a Scream Factory release, and it's called Bite. And I just kind of was indifferent on this one. It had kind of some just gag-inducing moments, and just the general premise of this, girl who's kind of transforming into a bug. I found myself feeling really sorry for her because, she really was a good person and stuff. So anyway, I don't know. I watched it afterwards. I was just like, it was okay. It had good effects and things like that, and I just felt like the story was lacking a little bit, and it could have been a little bit better. But what do you guys think of that one as well? Let me know.